Philly fan. Philly fan. I already know Johnnie with the fucking Mac. I'm out here with F.A.M.E TV. Oh my God, look y'all, he is in the fucking dark place. He's on Taney Street. Johnson Holmes right across the street about to take a stroll. Shout out the fucking show. He said, I come to them dark blocks. I said, bro, you sure? He said, what? Yeah, this is real TV type shit, man. Philly, PSP, Philly support Philly. Philly first 48, man. Y'all already know how we doing it. In fucking 3 months, we did 85 interviews, y'all. Yo, in fucking 3 months. And listen, y'all, I'm not new to this, y'all. I used to do Belly the Beast DVDs. Y'all already know came out 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, you know what I mean? Had the connections and shit. Y'all already know. Y'all already know how me and H is, that's bro, and you know what I mean? Like, we already making moves with this shit, like, you know what I mean? I was a nigga that was always behind him, putting the bag behind him and all that, but that's even here and there, that's my brother in real life and shit like that. You know what I mean? This is my block right here though, yo. This Taney Street, this my crib. Born and raised at, man. Oh man, R.P. Lil. Damn, bring back so much fucking memories, man. R.P. Lil, man. My brother. Shit, my brother died, man. Fucking Strawberry Mansion let out, man. Shootout. He got killed, man. Shit fucking ruined my life, man. I got my brother on my fucking arm by like 3 times. Like, another tattoo. R.P. Bubby V. That's another friend of mine that got killed. But my brother, he got killed when he was sad, man. He got killed when he was 16. He was 16. You know, Strawberry Mansion let out and shit. Situation happened. Make a long story short, he got killed. He got shot up. You know, leaving school, like on school hours and shit like that. It was crazy. The whole city went crazy. It was crazy, man. It started a war from on this side to the next side and shit on 33rd and shit. A lot of motherfuckers lost their life from that shit, man. A lot of people lost their life. A lot of people is in jail for that shit. Free Rob Lowe, free the whole game, man. There's a lot of niggas that went to jail for life from that shit, man. And you know, that war started over me losing my brother and shit like that, man. Lil was a good nigga, like my brother was a good nigga, and he was young, doing big man shit, had big man money, and he was just fast. He was fast and shit. But H, so people don't understand and shit. H and him was like this, like him and H, they was like this and shit, like, and you know, H, you know, not to get all in H personal business, but his mom and dad was on drugs and whatever the case may be, and my mom took H in and shit like that, and you know, and we was brothers ever since, like, you know what I mean, H literally lived, we really been raised together by the same mom, like, you know what I mean, shout out to my mom and shit. She even, you know, her losing Lil and her losing, you know, a son, you know what I mean, it fucked her up, it fucked us up, but me and H always, you know, continue to keep that bond and shit like that, even when he went to West Philly, you know what I mean. He went to West Philly, and niggas don't know, H been fucking with Meek Mills and all them niggas, cause Meek is from around the corner from right where we at and shit. Like, they was a rap group at first and shit, and Lil, my brother, was a part of that shit, and he was putting the bag up with a lot of different things and shit, so it's just, you know what I mean, it's like, you know, H been bro and shit, so I see niggas always be like, oh, you defensive, that's my brother, they gonna be defensive of me, and I think he the hottest. I think, take brother out that shit, I think he the hottest nigga. I think he the hottest right now, like, I mean, I think he been the hottest as shit. We never had that real bag behind his, he only had me behind him. Shout out to Nah, shout out to Touch Money Nah, he got booked. Shout out to whole Touch Money, they got booked, but it was only me behind him. I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I had money, but I had DVD, and I ain't had, like, niggas, Meek and them niggas had a bag behind him and shit. I don't think we never had that bag behind us and shit. And that's why we ain't do what we supposed to did and shit like that. But H still got a chance. But yeah, back to me. Yeah, this how we, you know what I mean, brought up on this block, man. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. I grew up not like when my brother got killed, bro, I thought I was next. Like, I was like that shit, I was a good kid, but when my brother got killed, I was like, I want everybody to die. Like, I want everybody to die from that shit, because this a nigga I looked up to. I looked up to this nigga, like, oh my God. It's like, look up, you know how it is having an oldest brother? So when he's gone and then you're forced to be the fucking, you the first to be the now, you gotta be the oldest brother, you gotta be the big dog, and you know what I mean? I had to make decisions for my family, and you know what I mean, anybody going through it, I gotta step up and be the man, and I was, you know what I mean, I had to carry it, because people saw my brother and me, so I had to some way carry the name out, and really, and I did a very well job with it, man. I just changed my life around when them homicides came, and shit like that. And you know what I mean? Like I was down that joint about 3 times. Like stay sturdy and shit ain't come my way. I was like, I gotta change my life on this street shit, man. You know what I mean? And that's when I'm with H every day. Why not get a fucking camera and he with rappers. He was in the back cave every day. Oh, we see all rappers in Philadelphia in that fucking in there and shit. Why not fucking get a camera and just take these niggas and come out with a DVD? At the time, my man shout out to Ant the Beast. He was doing a Belly of the Beast series and shit. He came out with one, and I was like, yo, he got locked up though. So I was like, and I was already talking about doing the joint, and H like, man, you do your own joint. Call it Soul City call it the Projects. I'm like, yo, you know what? My man already had a joint. I'm gonna talk to my man, see if we can carry his name out, and then you know we branch off and all that. So that's when I came out with the Belly of the Beast 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that shit I didn't know was gonna take off how it took off. Like my thing was I was getting interviews that niggas wasn't getting. I was asking rappers shit that niggas is scared to ask rappers. So my shit was so different, and then rappers opened up to me because they saw the life I was living at the time. Shout out to Ready Rod. I was in a mix. I remember I got busy and Reddy called H like, damn, bro, really? Yeah, it was like, I was on some weirdo, you know what I mean? You know how you young, you don't know, just wanna, you know what I mean, bust your pistol, like, you know what I mean? That was me, and it just like, man, that shit ain't it though. Like, I wanna say that I ain't glorify none of that, but it's like, it is what it is, man. I was just forced to be the big dog because my brother had so much weight on, he was carrying it so much, I had to fulfill in his steps and shit. And I did a hell of a job. It was too crazy that my mom was like, fuck it, yo. We gotta relocate, man. You in too much. Let's go to the Northeast. Like, she took us to the Northeast. We moved. We went to the Northeast and shit. And I just turned it up even more in the Northeast. Like, cause I was so mad. Like, y'all these niggas ain't never lived the life I live. Ain't never hear no gunshots, never saw no work and none of that. How can y'all niggas ain't never experienced none of that shit I experienced? Y'all think y'all tough, y'all think y'all crazy, y'all think y'all goons. No, nigga, I was a bully up the Northeast, man. I was I was wrong. I just turned it up, man, because a lot of shit made me mad, and niggas know my name up Northeast and shit too, man. It just like but out of all that, I just grew. I said, fuck this shit, man. I can't do this street shit. Kept getting booked for like dumb shit like that. And I'm like, yo, you know what? I had my wife always by my side no matter what. She always rocked out with me and shit. And my last joint I was in trouble with and shit, I told her, I said, yo, when I get home, if I beat this joint, if I get out this fucking joint and shit, I'm gonna marry you. I feel that. I got out of the situation and shit, and then I stepped right there and I had fucking married her. Like I had married her. Like, and I ain't looked back ever since when I married her. I kind of stopped doing the DVD shit. I kind of stopped doing that, you know, like, and just, you know what I mean, I married her and shit like that. And it was like, I was on family time and shit. Still jugging with the streets, but still on family time too, but jugging. And then you can't do that either. Like, there's no way to be successful at doing that. Like, there's nothing, like, for real, man. Because when it's time, it's time. When it's on, it's on. I remember I got my crib shot up. I remember I'm in a situation and shit, I bullied some nigga in the Northeast, some shit happened, and I bullied him, smacked him up with the pistol, all that. Fucking, and then I fucking, you know what I mean? I'm on some retarded crazy shit. He was on the phone like he left on the phone. And I ain't even think nothing of it. I come to the crib, walking up the steps and shit. Somebody start throwing that shit at me. They knew where I lived at and shit. And he threw that shit. But my kids was in there, man. They shot my crib up. My kids in there. It was nothing but God. My wife had heard the shots and she opened the door and I swung in the door like that. But that saved me, and I'm like, yo, if I can't do whatever I can do after that, I'm like, man, I had to relocate. I was like, yeah, I mean, I can't jug with this shit, you know what I mean? You know, but that's what it is. What's up, fam? What's up, man? I know I got the rest, but
I'll let you go talk your talk, you know what I mean, before I get into my questions and all that.
Yeah, you already know.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so let me recap, you know what I mean, for the audience and make sure everybody up to speed, because you did give them a nice little spill.
Yeah.
So basically, a lot of people, like, I'll go back to when I first was introduced to you through NH, you know what I mean, because I remember you used to be with him a lot.
Yep.
So whenever I used to bump into H, I used to see you, and that's how me and you became cool and all that.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So y'all, like I said, I saw y'all a lot, so I know you used to refer to him as your brother, so I didn't know if y'all was blood or not.
Yeah,
so you basically just explained it to me, like,
man.
a lot of people probably be confusing, like, yo,
everybody, like,
yeah.
how the fuck is that? Cause H got other brothers and sisters too. So like, hold up with that. They don't look like. But I just gave you the spill and shit, cause nobody really didn't know.
Right. So yeah, you basically explain your relationship and all that up until this point today.
Yeah.
Now I mean, so fast forward. Now I mean, I seen at one point in time you started doing the DVD thing and all that, and at one point in time the Philly First 48 situation come about, which you currently pushing. But at first it started off as a DVD series back in the day.
Yeah.
So give them that rundown from that, then the gap that you took, and then how you started this, what you doing now.
Well, the DVD shit was different, man, because let me tell you this: you can go ahead and go edit whatever you want to edit out and shit. It's not no live shit. It's like, you know what I mean, the DVD shit, and then you got time, like you got a month to say. Listen how me and Danny, shout out to Danny, me and Danny linked. It was fucking, man, Danny, I didn't never like Danny in school, man. I didn't like him, man, but I know that he was doing shit for Hattie at the time, and I'm like, yo, Hattie, I'm like, yo, you already working with Hattie, and he really doing graphics. I'm like, yo, my folks was Danny cousins. So I'm like, yo, hit Danny up and see. I'm gonna let him play with my footage and shit, because let me tell you this, Danny only did graphics. He didn't know nothing about editing. So I was like, yo, you know what? Let me give him my fucking camera. He's like, bro, so I linked with him. I ain't fuck with him. I'm like, man, I put my pride to the side. I'm like, yo, man, I'm doing this. I got a camera. I'm recording niggas and shit like that. I need you to fucking, fuck with the footage and see if you can edit the shit and whatever the case may be. And I'm like, all right, go ahead. He's like, all right. Danny, he talking this shit. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I gave him about like a fucking month up to a fucking 3 months and shit. He came back with a fucking, like, cause I had everybody recorded. He just edited my shit. I'm like, that shit looked different like a movie. So I'm like, yo, man, like we got something here, bro. He's like, yeah, we do. He said, only thing you gotta do is play the streets, get these niggas, get all your connects together, get H to call these rappers. H called every rapper, man. And niggas fuck with H, so it was like, all right. Then I had niggas start. I had built my own relationship, my own rapport after H introduced me to certain rappers and shit. But it was just like niggas was just fucking with me just for me. But H introduced me to a lot, everybody, and I was already hanging with everybody anyway because I'm in the studio with everybody anyway. So it was like me and Danny made that happen. We came out with 1, it was successful. 2, it was successful. And on 3, we just got real professional. Like, we got real professional, going to all the malls, going to, Dave, going to 69th Street, going to fucking Franklin Mills, Shelton Mall. That shit, Shell, you did the DVD shit. That shit was bringing in a lot of money, man. And it was like, it was good too. It wasn't just a DVD. We were really getting into why you do this. I remember we got this crazy ass fucking interview from AR Ad, man. Yo, that interview was crazy, man. He just got shot, right? He just got shot and shit. And he was in a shit bag and all that. And he was like, come to the crib, 22nd Lehigh. I'm like, all right, I'm coming. He think like, niggas think, I'm gonna come, nigga. Like, so I came, it was all them niggas work everywhere, fucking drugs, guns, everywhere. So Danny a little nervous, like, but I'm into that. Like, that's what I grew up in. So, yeah, I mean, Ab fucked with me so much. Ab had the gun on him, put the gun out. I mean, he had the shit bag. You already know niggas hit me 1,000 times. Like, you know how Ab is. He gave me some shit.
Right.
Like, but that started me off as getting serious interviews. I had got a joint from Kill King, Free Kill King. King gave me a crazy joint, mean mugging, on some shit, like on some shit. Like, and I'm like, oh, this is a good joint. He's like, First 48, yeah, nigga, we'll pitch you in the body bag. Like, it was like niggas start getting crazy shit that niggas normally didn't give me and shit. So it was like, let's call this shit First 48 edition of Belly the Beast 4. And that's how we came out with that. Yeah, I mean, it did wonderful. It's just like I said, I got married, and I started growing as a man. I don't have all this time to be in the studio with these niggas. And you know how you gotta deal with a lot of shit. It's a lot of behind the scenes shit you gotta deal with that DVD shit, man. It was like, damn, I'm gonna branch off. Me and Danny had grew apart our ways anyway, too. And it was like 10 years later, we on court. I was working. I was working 2 jobs, family shit. Like, it was a point, like, my man Bub got killed, RP Bub, he got killed 3 years ago, projects. We gonna walk in the jets and everything. But when he got killed, I really was like, yo, this shit is, and how good of a nigga Bubby Raw was, man. Damn, man. He was a good ass nigga. I know how good he was, man, and I saw how he still showed love to the hood when he had start turning it up, and niggas still capped him and how they did him and how we still don't know what's up with that shit. I'm like, I'm fucking done with this shit, man. I'm like, niggas don't got no morals or nothing, man. I'm done. I was like, yo, and I would start working 2 jobs, my nigga. Like, really, like, all right, let me lock in on being the best father and the best husband and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the real nigga, dog. Like, I mean, I had to, you know, you grow in your life, you grow. I don't give a fuck. You know, and your past always there. Like, so it's good to talk about your past so we can warn these young boys. Like, that's not it. Like, that's not it right there, man. I lost a brother. I lost niggas. Niggas in jail. Everybody in jail. So, you know what I mean? It's like, me to say that is, man, I had, you know, stopped doing that shit. So, but when we went on quarantine, that's when fucking, I'm like, man, I was remembering all the other shit. We was on live and I'm just going on YouTube, playing all my journals and shit. I had it did a cipher with was me and fucking H going back and forth on the Belly of the Beast 3. Y'all check that out. And I'm like, damn, we was getting this good ass footage. We got K-Dot, man. Get well soon, K-Dot, please, man. And I saw how K-Dot was like, and I saw even Tech 9, rest in peace, Tech 9 was giving us crazy footage. Broke your neck. And this when Tech was popping, we was getting all that footage, man. We got Meek on the joint fucking somebody up. We had got crazy footage that, like, yo, I'm like, yo, I gotta just reach out to these rappers and let me do a joint, like a sit down joint with these rappers. I always was cool, so kept my relationships. Like, you know what, let me fucking call this guy, that guy, and see if they can give me a good official interview on live, that's tight, yo. I'm telling y'all, man. That's why people are like, oh, he need to work on his words. He need to do his homework. I was doing interviews since we got on quarantine every day, bang, bang. I didn't take no days off, even Saturday and Sunday. I put my family on the side still, and was like, you know, when I got my 5th interview, I think it was Santos, and then I got Ines, then I got Bill Collector. You know what I mean? That's why people are like, oh, why you always hype about? No, Bill Collector show reached out when I had only 10 fucking live viewers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no. So it was like, I was like, I got something. So that's when we went to H. John had changed the atmosphere though. He, like, to the point, like, it made him still want to get on, still want to defend himself. Then Magic want to get on. Now you see still Magic back cool. Like, I don't know if they was, I feel like they was back tight after our shit. Then you get in, now we telling a whole Touch Money story. You got Joey, and me and Joey, we had our own fucking relationship. He used to give me exclusive footage too. Even Quilly, that's why when that OT and Quilly shit happened, and I was like, what? Come on, Quill. Like, did I really know what's going on? Like, you know, that's even here there. But I was like, I used to get, all right, so when I was getting Hattie, I got Hattie on the live John, then I got Vodka. Then I got, then we go back to the headshot story, and I got Bam. I'm interviewing Bam. I'm interviewing fucking Bob. Now, you know, Bam ain't speak to fucking Meek in 8 years. Like, I'm getting shit, like, and people is like willing to talk with me because they know I'm a nigga that been through what you been through, and we had a rough, and we still here. We lost all these niggas, and we lost all this and all that, and we still here just to have this conversation to tell these youngins how hard we had it. It was just a blessing, man. I'm like, you know what? You know, I mean, this shit is something. I told Danny and shit. I'm like, Danny, me and Danny kept our relationship. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let's lock in, man. We really gonna do this. We can call it Philly First 48. I already had the blog site page. I already had that shit. So I was like, man, let's just call it the Philly First. Take Belly the Beast out, First 48. And it just came about, bro. It came about, show. All right, go ahead. I ain't gonna keep talking.
No, I got it back.
It came about.
All right, so basically you gave him a rundown on how the whole shit came about.
Mm-hmm.
And in a short period of time since it started, I mean, as far as the quarantine stuff and all of that,
yep.
And the time that you've been doing, you said like 3 months, right?
3 months.
Right, going on 3+ now, yeah.
I had 2,000 followers, man. I got 6,000 now. Like, fucking numbers went up, endorsement deals, podcast deals. But go ahead. I don't
yeah. And then the mix all that, I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, like, you stirred up some controversy in the time that you've been around. I mean, like, Johnnie with the Mac. I mean, Philly First 48 been in some hot water.
Oh man.
So let's get this. Let's clear up some of that, man. All right, so where are we gonna start at? Let's start with the. Or let's try to go back as far as I can remember.
Okay.
You did quite a few interviews, like you said, you was doing them daily.
Yeah.
And I don't know the background behind it, but I seen that you did a video addressing something in regards to an interview you did with like Shady and Leak Moss or something like that.
Oh my God. That was some hot water right there.
Yeah, so I ain't know the backstory and why you was speaking on it, what happened. I just saw you addressing this, so I'm like, damn, Johnnie, what you done did, Johnnie? What happened, Johnnie? Like, what's going on, Johnnie? What you done?
I'm with this shit. I'm gonna keep it all the way to the OU. That's why people love me. That's why my followers love me, cause I don't have no fucking content. But let me tell you this. This is really what happened with shit. See, all right, I start doing it, Jones, and we told the headshots, the testimony story, following, getting up there and shit. Larry, that's my guy. He just came home. Y'all know who he is. But yeah, the numbers start to go crazy, and you know, after the headshot story, I'm like, I reached out to Shady. I'm like, yo, Shady, I want to lock in on your story. You got a good story. No. Before that, I hit Leak Moss. So I was hitting everybody up, but before I hit Shady up, I hit Leak Moss. So Leak Moss ain't gave me no response and shit like that. Shady gave me a response. So I just wanted Shady's story, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know he lost a brother and all that and shit. I lost a brother too. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, staying. But yeah, so I lost a brother. I like, yo, we can relate on that. And I just don't, I told you, I don't want to lock in on the negativity because I know what's all being said, and I know that shit real street shit. I knew it was real street. I'm in the streets, I know. So fucking, what happened was, I start fucking with Shady. Like, Shady, not even just ass so fucking with him, he was on my show. Like, he was, after his interview, he gave me a crazy interview. And we really didn't lock in on OBH. We didn't at all. Like, he would talk about his upbringing, his jail shit, and all that. Bang, bang, bang. And we talked a little about it, but we kept it moving along and shit. But after his interview was so much of a success. And the numbers did go up after his interview, too. It went up. I can't be a liar about that. And, because he had a following and shit. So, you know, shit started to go up even more and shit. And, what happened was, so me and Quilly had our issue. That's either here and there. But I was like, let me go shoot down here on Erie Ave. And when I shot down on Erie Ave, I had bumped into Leak Moss. And it was all, you know, it was like, yo, let me talk to you, pull you to the side. We talked, me and Moss had talked, and he gave me his side and whatever. And I'm like, yo, I'm a blogger, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean? It's all about, no, it wasn't no cop out. No, it wasn't no cop out. We was talking, then we was like, I'm like, yo, it's a blogger, so it's gonna come down to the point that I'm gonna have to get your fucking story too. Like, you know what I mean? And he was trying to explain to me that shit is a rat and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, I ain't see no paperwork, I just looked it up, like, I ain't see no proof, like, you know what I mean? So, but after that conversation me and Moss had, it was like, all right, damn, it was like, all right, man, in fact, I gotta get him on the show. Fuck that, I gotta get him on the show. Like, I gotta get him. Like, I gotta get his story on the show. I'm not no biased nigga. Like, no, and Shady probably wasn't my problem. Like, I just met Shady. Like, so, but we start getting cool. Me and Shady start getting real cool though. Like, talking, like, on the phone, like, on some, like, he gave me a lot of pointers. He had a lot, like, he gave me a lot of pointers on what's going on and shit. Like had me locked in focus and shit. But make the long story short, long, fucking, you know, I saw Moss, we talked, and after I dealt with Moss and the police situation happened, after that, Moss fucked with me, and I was like, I called Shady though, cause I didn't want to feel like no bug, and I don't know how that shit go, like the blogging shit go, cause I'm a real street nigga. I'm like, yo, but I feel like I want to be, if I'm talking to Shady, like, and I know what's up, I called Shady, I said, yo, Shady, man, I ain't gonna lie, I just bumped into Moss, like, and like, I need a story on the joint. I know y'all going through shit, I wanna let you know, it ain't no malice and none of that, like, it's cool, like, go ahead, bro, do it. He said, one thing I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna respond to whatever they say, I'm not gonna respond to it. And I said, I'm gonna do it right, just tune in, whatever. So he had no problem with it, like, so fucking I did my joint with Moss. Me and Moss joint was so successful. Like, I got the most views with that Moss joint I did, but it was successful. Not only did we dig into Moss' story and his upbringing and shit like that, we had dig into Moss, like when Moss, like, and him and Ab was, you know, really competitive against each other, and when Ab got locked up, how he had to step up and shit like that. Then after that, Moss was like, you know, his story was crazy, like, you know what I mean, like, to the point he talked about Shady shit, like, and he got on the Shady shit. And I stood up, man. I was like, you know, because I want to be fair. I'm like, yo, Moss, I said, how you feel about, yeah, if you doing all that to Shady and saying all this to Shady, right? How you feel about Dark Love? Like, I even said that, bro. I like, my niggas looked at me like, what's up, dang, right? But I was like, I still wanted to be fair, like, cause I know how Philly is. So I had questioned him about that, and he gave me a good answer, and that's what it was. And the interview was successful, like I said, it was successful. And then, you know, after that, you know what I mean, Shady was upset. Me and Shady had like an arguing match, and we went at it. I really ain't respond to him. He was going off. I didn't respond to him because I knew what our relationship was at too. So that what it was with that. And you know, it's just, yo, they got a real relationship. And I was and then where I was at is, I'm like, can I squash this shit? Because I feel like they still got love for each other, man. I feel like they still got love for each other. I didn't talk to Mars. I didn't talk to, I think, man, but it's too much blood that been shed too. So it's not, and I had to realize you can't heal everything up, man. Because my thing is, I was trying to put the city together. Like, let me put this shit together, like, not divide. Like, and can I see if I can get these two cool? Because if I know I can get these two cool, everybody gonna follow suit because they both got a crazy name and they really street niggas and shit. But that's what that was.
All right. And you was touching on the Quilly situation a couple of times. I mean, I don't know if you wanted to get into that or not. I mean, because I don't really know too much about it. I just seen him say, yeah.
Just like, let me tell you this. Everybody saw Quilly get on the live, right? And you think, I got a lot of fans, man. A lot of people support me, man. They know they love my story. They saw my come up. So there's a lot of fans that really goes on Quilly page when he go live at First 48 at Johnnie Mac. And so I guess he got tired of that shit and he was like, fuck Johnnie Mac, fuck Johnnie Mac. He was coming at Meek, and after he coming at Meek, he wanna say, fuck Johnnie Mac. Yeah, nigga, you ain't no dog, you a church boy, nigga, you a church boy. Yeah, I was, bro, I'm in the Jones bit and like this, I really know this nigga, I really know you, so I can't even get mad. Like, you a church nigga, da-da-da. What he say, what else? He's like, yeah, and you a blogger. Like, he know what to say to get on my skin too. He said that blogger.
Oh, I ain't see that video. Yeah. I ain't know he was saying all that. I ain't see that, Joe.
God, it went rival too. It went Philly rival. Like, everybody, what's up? Everybody wait for my response, because they saw how I respond to other niggas. So I was like, you know, I talked to my team. I got a good team that I put together too. Shout out to fucking Bam. Shout out to fucking Basil. Shout out to fucking. Oh, I got a good team I put together too. That's really behind me, man. I love them niggas too for that, man. Rican Bull, shout out to Rican Bull, shout out to Danny. But they was like, actually, like, don't attack it like this, don't attack it like this. And I didn't really respond as I wanted to with the Quill shit, because I know I'm not gonna catch Quill in Philly, and I know Quill's a troll, like, and everybody know Quill got his ass. What I'm gonna get out of saying, my man whooped your ass, Quill, because my man really did, but it's like, I ain't gonna get none of that. Everybody know he got his ass whooped, so it's like, I couldn't win with that, bro. So I just let, my numbers went up. Like, thank you, Quilly Mills. What you talking about? Because he was talking some, he said First 48, so I don't give a fuck what these niggas saying. And my shit's bigger than getting Quill too, y'all. Like, we done got niggas like Omi. We done got niggas like fucking, we got big people. Oh, we got Rocky, like, we got big people, like, Meek is on the way. Meek is coming. I don't care what y'all niggas saying. Meek tuned in already. And we had a lot of big people, man. We had 80 fucking niggas. And like, what, 75% of them niggas is heavier than Quill. So it was like, all right, well, I ain't getting whatever. I ain't gonna beef for no cyber beef for no. I can't do it. I don't have the strength. And I'm a blogger now too. So whatever. That's what that was.
And more recently, I mean, the situation with the boy Buddha Dance, get well soon to him, shout out to him, and then Michiho, RIP to him.
Ooh.
So they were just featured. Right. Yeah, go give him that.
Numbers was crazy too, man. Oh man, like I was, bro, sold 500 shirts in 3 months, dog. Numbers was going crazy. Even my First 48 page is going crazy, and my Johnnie Mac page is going crazy. And I built a team, and I was looking out for my team too. Still is, like, looking out for them, throwing them up free of charge, seeing however I can support them. And y'all know H, that's my brother. I'm going to bring him up. I was even trying to get a battle for him. He was about to get 10,000 for the battle, but shit didn't go the way I wanted to go. But we got certain days. Monday motivation, Wednesday workout Wednesday. We had She Jordan, we had basketball players on that joint. And we have a Freestyle Friday. So the Freestyle Friday was, the people love me so much, they donated up to $500. I put my $250 to it. That was $850. Ben put $70 to it. And it brought it to fucking $750, $800. And then I paid for whoever won to get a video done with Danny. And I paid Danny, whatever. So all that And it was a crazy Freestyle Friday. This was my best Freestyle Friday. And Gutty TV was supposed to get on. Yeah, Gutty TV. Cause we supposed to have got Gutty TV. We weren't gonna do Freestyle Friday today. We was gonna do just Gutty TV. But Gutty TV backed out on me because I was shouting out niggas like Lee Mars and OT the Real. Didn't know Gutty had a problem with them niggas and shit. Gutty got mad. Gutty talking about, oh, you was too late. I was only 5 minutes late, which I was giving everybody a shout out before I started my show. And he was mad, and he was like, he pulled out. So I said, I had to come up with something. I said, yo, I'm giving away $250. Come on, let's do Freestyle Friday. My Cash App went off. I was like, any donations y'all can give us? My Cash App went up, and it came all up to 800. And they saw every joint, broke every joint down, because I don't want to think people, you know what I mean? You gotta be honest with people. And then we had gay Buddha Bands. Buddha Bands won. Shout out to Ralphie, shout out to Mo, shout out to Ricky Chicks the Green. Oh man, it was crazy. And, he won. Buddha Bands won. He won. Buddha Bands burnt that joint. Fucking, he on the joint with the money and all that. He excited. That's the time. You know, late on that day, I just hear that he got hit up 15 times. Shot 15 times, man. 15 times. We just cashed him out, like, and shit. And you know what I mean? He was fighting for his life. And a day after that, he fighting for his life. Fucking, what's the other nigga name? Michi get killed. I'm on a joint talking about change with B McFly. Me and B McFly talking about change. I called Wallow. I wanted to Wallow in this conversation, but Wallow didn't get in the conversation. And I called No Gun Song. I wanted to have a conversation. What can we do to change? After the Buddha Band shit up, I was actually trying to raise money for Buddha Bands for his medical expense. But in the mix of me doing all that, Michi get killed. While I'm on the line, somebody said, Michi got shot. I'm like, what? No, y'all niggas playing Michi. And I looked, said Michi got killed. I had to stop the show with me and Big McFly. And then after that, we had stopped my show. And we had fucking, you know, we just moaning at Michi death because we just interviewed Michi. We just interviewed him the day before, and he was one of the judges to the Freestyle Friday, the same Freestyle Friday that Buddha Bands got hit. So it was crazy. And the thing about it, people got mad at us. We got so much bad backlash. But dog, I'm looking out. I'm giving these niggas a chance. Michi last interview was with me because I gave him like, who threw the interview on the Michi, and you know what I mean? Like, so I ain't understand backlash and shit because we don't promote certain shit. Like we got Rico to be cool with Cicero. They was beef for 15 years. We got Buzzy and $3 cool. We done held up so much pain, even with the touch money and headshot shit. We came up to a mutual agreement that, all right, what's up, bro? What's up, nigga? You all right? Yeah, we came up with a mutual agreement. Oh, this happened 15 years ago. We all got kids. My kid is 15 right now. Like, what the fuck is y'all still holding animosity against that? Let's all just come together as one. And Omi was about to put up some money to do a battle in the garage, Philly versus anybody. Like, we were making a lot of moves. I had got endorsement. I still got them on the table, but it's like I want to make the right decision with my team now. I got a team now. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So
they got hit up at the days apart. They got hit up and shit. They got shot.
Right.
Yeah.
So with all that being said, like I said, all of this stuff.
Let's take a walk while we
So all this stuff that got started within the last couple months. So what would you say? What's your message to the people that may say or that's saying like, damn, bro, you starting all this controversy, you starting all this trouble and shit happening behind shit that you saying or shit that you doing? What's your message to the people that thinking like you behind shit that's going on and you the reason why a lot of shit happening and all that?
I want to say this. How when we interviewed 85 people, 85, probably more than that. Every day I didn't take no break off. I put my family on the back burner. I put niggas that really mad on me in the back burner. So much behind the scenes shit that niggas don't know. Like, show you know how the behind the scenes shit be. Like, so much shit you gotta do. You gotta put yourself out there. I put myself out there. I had to Eminem myself. Like, even I ain't got nothing on me, but I had to whatever niggas wanna like. And we was doing shit for the city. Niggas crying out for out. They was like, don't have no outlet. DJ Khaled not messing with me. This person not messing with me. That person not messing with me. I gave everybody a chance. If you rap and you got a story, I gave you a fucking chance. I gave you a chance. I had even got Sicko on them niggas from fucking Strawberry Mansion sessions, dog. I had got them niggas, man. Like nobody never got them niggas on a DVD, and them niggas been hot. Like, Jumbo, you got some something to drink? Yeah. You good now? Yeah, I put it in the pan for. All right, let me know if you need anything else, man. All right. Yeah, we done put the city together. We done told stories. I was up on this shit I quit my job, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas talking about. I had quit my job just to, I want to please the people. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, when I realized that I was on to something that shit was bigger than me, like I even changed the Philly and hip hop because I wanted us to be a big outlet for the city. So it's like, how the fuck, all right, we live in Philly, so shit is gonna happen. Niggas gonna die, like, yo, it's like, and it's not to say like that, I'm trying to change that though. And I need help doing it. I can't change nothing by myself. You know what I mean? In order to change, you do gotta change it for yourself. Oh, can I go? Oh, man, Johnnie, man. Hey, no, I'm playing with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. Look, and let me tell you this, man. I ain't changed on nothing, nobody, no places. It's been 3 months, man. I'm still in the same hood, man. Look at this. This one, I'm trying to make a change, man. Cause I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of losing homies. I'm tired of losing friends. I'm tired of that shit, man. This street shit ain't it, youngins. I didn't live the craziest life you want to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, I was just always unfortunate. God always blessed me to make it past, make it through. Like, you know what I mean? Cause I feel like I got a calling, like, for real. Like, but you know what I mean? How? That's how I want to say though, Show. We didn't help more than we heard it. Like, 100%. Like, I mean, I was sad about that Michi shit, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what Michi did. I don't know what Buddha Benz did. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with the first 48 though. And I try to help, even when they got hit, but I wound up canceling the show for a whole week because I even felt it was shit like, I felt like, damn, like, I felt like so fucked up, and I know my energy couldn't be like that, man, on live, so I said, yo, let me check off for a week, let me get my family together, because my family was destroyed. For that 3 months, man, what? I'm a full-time father, I was a single-time father. After that shit, these niggas want you to go live and all night, then all morning on a live. Like, I ain't even eat, bro. I just doing some shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's what it is, man. Niggas gonna say, they gonna hate. Niggas filled you up just to take you the fuck down. And I always didn't wonder what that, I didn't never see that shit in my life to this time. Like, and I shout out to all the loyal fans because I got a lot of loyal fans that still rock with me no matter what. And we just had Lights last night. Lights camera never gave nobody an interview. He gave us an exclusive interview, break down everything about his life, what happened with Black De Niro gave us a beautiful interview, talking about how he got shot. Rican Boy talked about how he got shot up crazy, and yo, we got so much. Reed Dallas, fucking Bugsy, fucking even Greg Cheese, even I'm trying to name niggas that you never see them get on the joint and express nothing. Like, that's the type of shit that we have. That's the type of quality. Then we every day. My content, I got so much content. When I took the week off, I was putting shit up. Niggas thinking it's new, but no, I've been working. But that's what it is, yo.
Alright.
That's what it is.
Alright, so on that note, Benz, though, you saying like you got a lot of bad backlash and people trying to like tear your shit down and tell you to, cancel it and all this other stuff. Yeah. Is there anything you gonna change moving forward? You gonna keep rocking the same way? All right, explain that.
I'd already changed. I just put a status up on my page. I said I changed so much within 3 months just off of growing and being around. I'm on the phone with millionaires, with people that I would never think I'm on the phone with. This shit grew so fucking crazy. I had to change. Like, I had to change. So it's like niggas, it's okay. Niggas got fans putting my eardress on the bottom of my page when I post a picture. Like, I can't go to the fruit truck without niggas. And it's all love for the city. I love it. But it's like, yo, man, I gotta change. Like, I can't be super raw. I'm gonna go back my car right here. I said I can't be super raw. I'm gonna work on a podcast. I'm about to come up with a podcast now, so I can edit, so we can do that. But I'm gonna still go live, but I'm gonna clean it up because I want this. Now it's gonna be called Hip Hop First 48. I mean Hip Hop First 48. So it's gonna be thrill. Look, niggas in the hood wearing my shit all in the hood. Yo, it's that First 48 shirt. It's that First 48. Where they are in them at? Where they are in them? Yeah, show, but you already know, show, man. I already know, bro. I got my father's over there yeah, we got all flavors, y'all. Got all flavors, man. Yeah, man, that's right. Yeah, I'ma definitely change, yo. I gotta change. Bro. I did. I made adjustments. See, too. Even got more professional. I'm learning in front of the people. Yeah, I'm on the interview. F.A.M.E TV, man. This is my guy. He's taking over. Shout out to you.
Realest nigga right here too, man. You know what I mean? Realest nigga right here from the mud up too, man. Tell you niggas need a dick, stop hating, man. Get some fucking bread, man.
That's one thing I can say about this. My hood support me, man. And they don't play about me either. Like, somebody say something crazy to troll, they right at them. Like, cause niggas know, like, come on, like, I'm trying to do something good. Johnny finally in a good spot in his life, in a good space in his life that he can help change because of his connections and because of who you know and all that. Leave him alone because he's not on that bullshit. So don't try to take him back on that bullshit. And that's what Philly does. That's what they do in Philly. We don't, like, it's like, come on. Philly, you did all that. Instead of just calling me, like, my nigga, like, come on, man. I saw you, we just saw each other, and we know what happened on Erie. Leak Marsh know what happened, man. Feek, whatever nigga name, Feek, the rapper boy. Everybody was out there, they know what happened, nigga. Ain't come out no near with no phone trying to take me, nigga. I approached you, nigga, like, who was that man said? Like, nigga, that's what I did, dog. It's even here and there, though. Go ahead, show. We all on positive shit, though.
Right. Seriously. Shout out to everybody in the city, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. We gotta be on that type time right now. Let's walk a little bit over because the music kind of loud and it's probably hard to hear this shit.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the city. Shout out to fucking Philly F.A.M.E TV. Shout out to Rerun the Streets and shout out to fucking shout out to everybody. Shout out to fucking what's that Philly Scoop Hall. Follow Philly Classics. Yo, bro, I'm trying to bring us all together. I reached out to all of them. I even reached out to you, bro. Like, what's up, bro? I reached out to everybody in the city, man, because I want to see. What's up, y'all? What's up, Barry? Where AR at? Yeah, so I shout everybody out, and I love everybody. And I want listen, I got good intentions, man. I don't have no bad intentions. I want to get the bad shit out so we can, you can't just link, it's going to be fake if you link with a nigga and not talk about some past issues. So that's what niggas do. They come on the show, talk about your past issues, and then after that, we come together, make a song, man. That's what been going on. More than them two situations that ain't had shit to do with us. I still don't know what happened with them niggas, bro. And God rest their souls, man. It's bad out Philly, man. The girl from the projects that got shot out here, and that's how I grew up with her, man. That's what goes on. I wanna stop that. I wanna make a change. I've been hitting niggas up like no gun zone, like, yo, come on, what's up, Bruce? Damn, this another youngin', he is hot right now, yo. Philly F.A.M.E TV. My young boy he up and coming, y'all. Yeah, that's my youngin', man. Go follow him. What's your at, yo?
BSN.Bruce.
Yeah, follow him, yo. Yeah, man, it's like, I want my hood to be, my hood is shot the fuck out. My hood shot out, man. I want to bring change more than effect. I remember one thing, I learned a lot about Shady. Let me shout Shady out, man. Tell you this, I learned, because he's a good talker, he's smart too. Like, he said, you even got the power to break this shit, bring this shit down, fuck all this shit up, or build it up. That's the type of power you got, man. And that was real, like that's real. Because niggas will get on my show and talk about whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It's up to me to shift that up. That's what I did with Rocky. That's why me and Rocky Joan, our Joan was perfect, but I was more so trying to make her change the narrative of her, you know what I mean? But that's even here or there. But that's when Shady said that, I'm like, you're right. I even got the power to build it up, and I'm gonna build it up. And that's what I've been doing, building it up. Like, but you gonna get your haters too, because people don't like to come up. People don't like to see that you just did this, like, and niggas been doing it for 5 years and trying to get that look, and you just go up like this. How he different? How Johnny different? So niggas gonna come out and try to kill me. They gonna try to kill me, but I'm built for this though. I can take all that shit. I've been through so much. I've been through in my life that shit don't affect me, man. Like, for real. You know what I mean?
And it's crazy because, like, let's going back to how this joint even came together. Like you reached out. We supposed to do this like a couple years ago, back 2017, before you even was rolling with the shit you doing now and all that.
That's a fact.
Know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And how we come about doing it today was you basically was like, yo, I want to get you on my job. And niggas know I don't really do interviews like that. I don't really do none of that. But I was like, you know what? I see what you trying to do. Know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what? I think if I did it with him, it can help what he doing, know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, let's do this. We gonna do a joint with you first on our platform, let you talk your talk on our shit.
Right.
And then we gonna do a joint with you. And basically why I want you to speak on this, cause I feel like, you know, I go all the way back with this shit, Johnny. Like, I don't even really,
I respect people like you. I respect you the streets. I respect Star. That's how I want y'all. That's how I need y'all on my platform to tell the trials and tribulations, because I've been through it too. Like, nigga, I was going with y'all. I was looking up to y'all. I remember y'all shouting me out. I mean, I was on DJ's Comedy K. I said, shout out to Johnnie and Belly the Beat. I was happy, like, oh, then I got turned up even more. So I look up to y'all, so I want to really give y'all flowers. I give everybody flowers on the show too. People don't want to talk about that. I get niggas deals and all that. I got niggas deals, no percentage or nothing. I just want to see everybody win, bro. And I get a kick out of niggas winning. I get a kick out of that shit, man. That shit do something to me, y'all. I'm telling you. That's why I helped H out so long. I helped H out so long because I wanted to see him win. He deserved to win. We've been through so much. Like, we've been in the mud. We've been sharing cheesesteak platters and all. I did that with him. Like, so it's like, I just want to see everybody win. Shout out to Ryder, too. Oh, that's Ryder. Then he another nigga that I fuck with heavy. Shout out to Cheap Raw. Like, I fuck with rappers genuinely, too. So go ahead.
Right. Shout out to everybody. But yeah, like I was saying, like, I go all the way back, like, even the niggas you just named, like, outside of, like, maybe Big Star and Slick from Heavy Spitters, I was before, me and my brothers, and we was before all of them. Everybody came after us.
That's a fact.
So we seen everybody pretty much come up from the DVD era, everybody who started their DVD and had their little wave. We seen everybody come and go. And from the era that we came from, there's not too many people that's doing it right now, like hardly any. I mean, a lot of people didn't transition, a lot of people didn't translate from the DVD era to now. And as far as like, and I want you to speak on this, being though, like you're now a revamped new outlet coming up. I mean, getting motherfuckers on there, trying to get, I mean, people on there from the city or whatever. So speak on like people complaining about the lack of outlets, but not supporting the ones that they actually have that's here. That's why we don't have that many that it is. Like, you'll have a couple that's here, they have a couple little run, and then they'll disappear. Like, I seen so many niggas, like a lot of people know about my shit, but there's other niggas in the city that do interviews and all this, like, and niggas don't support them, niggas don't show them no love.
They don't, man.
So speak on like trying to get support and all that, and how it's been.
It's hard to try to get support because we all look at each other like we in competition. Like prime example, like, I saw how on the floor Stiz Battle Academy shit was, man. That shit was, I'm like, the number's supposed to be crazy. How he only getting 20 live viewers when he putting crazy battles together and shit like that? So what I did was, I'm gonna get on his live and bring all my people over to his live, and I'm gonna shout out all his battles. I'm gonna pipe all his battles up. I remember the battle with Bill Collector and Frankie with the Grippers. I piped that up. I made that come together because of my platform and because of just me. Oh, Bill, Frank can't beat you. Frank, how you feel about niggas saying that you ain't shit and that you ain't like, and Frankie came and proved that shit, but it's like, we piped that up. Like, I was like, you know, but I did that for Stiz, even other more shit, but Stiz looked at me like I was competition. No, because he saw my shit go up. He see me get like 150 to 200. I'm getting football players, I'm getting, and I guess he looked at me like I was competition. I felt it, but I still ignored it, and I still promoted him and all that, and it was like, instead of him just taking it and just like, all right, let me shout Mac Jones out and let's come together. I called him. I said, bro, I'm tired of these one-round battles, dog. Get these niggas what they want. I even will give you half. Let's make it big. Let's promote it on both our outlets and make it big. They really saying we both putting on for the city. Why not? It don't have to just be one. It can be 10 of us putting on for the city. Like, let's share our shit. Let's get our shits up. You know what he did? He called me back. And it was all shade shit he put up. I remember he didn't give me the airdress to the battle with him and Frank. Mind you, I put that together. And shout out to fucking Bill Collector. He came with his first 48 shit and he gave me the airdress and I showed up. And it was like all nut shit, but it's like, you know what I still did? I still gave him a shirt for free. And you know what I mean, and still promoted shit after that, man. That's what we gotta get out of, man. We not in competition, we all need help. We all need help because, you know, with us in Philly, we run to fucking Shade Room, we run over here, we run over there. When we got fucking the Philly F.A.M.E TV, your content is amazing. I even look at your shit, like sometimes when I don't know a certain person background or anything, you got everybody on your joint. Everybody, like, to the point I thought I was like, damn, I got touch money, I got this, and I didn't know. I'm like, damn, he got the same, he got these niggas too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but bro, it's like, and I support that. I remember I repost your shit. Like, it's like, we gotta start doing that. We gotta repost each other's shit. We gotta look out for each other to change the narrative in Philly so they can come to just only us. Instead of trying to get, oh, I know him. He ain't that. I used to eat sandwiches with him. We gotta stop trying to get dirt on niggas instead of helping niggas instead of like going at it with niggas. That's why niggas getting killed. That's why shit, man. We gotta change. And that media shit, we gotta change, man. Y'all see, and it's serious too. Niggas can get hit. Like I done got life threats, y'all. And it's 3 months, dog. Ask my homies. They'll tell you and shit like that. They'll tell you like nigga.
So you saying you people like threatening your life over this?
Threatening my yes, more than. Like, and I ain't no rat and shit, but I'm just trying to give y'all an example. Like, this shit is like, yeah, like niggas like this, like vloggers can get hit. Like, you saw Zach TV. Zach TV got hit. Like, we can get hit. I can get hit right now if I get my location. It's like, but we gotta stop that, dog. Like, how the fuck y'all gonna do this to a nigga that's putting everything on the line, putting on for the city, to be the #1 outlet for the city, and I'm accessible, dog. Like niggas know I pull up and you get your shirt from me, I'm pulling the fuck up and I'm giving you your shirts. My man, shout out to my man, he just bought 15 shirts, dog. Like 15 shirts, didn't want no deal or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? No deals, man. It's like we support each other, and that's what we
deals. Like I ain't want no deals from my man, straight cash. Like
that's a fact. Look, ain't rocking and shit. Like niggas ain't even dressed yet. They just But listen,
ordinary shit.
You gotta support each other more, right? Because if we all support each other, if I support Philly school, like I was like, even Sean Cotton. I've been talking to Sean Cotton in the DM. I'm like, Sean, like we can work together. We can bring some shit out, bro. I'm just too like, I guess they call us Joe, but I live that street shit, and I'm all about just helping. I feel like I've been through the bad part of my life. Now it's time to help. Now it's time to be a blessing and more than a fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? That's where I be on, man. But niggas can think they think, like, but it's like, that's what we gotta do in order to move and be bigger, like, really. Cause this shit should be Philly F.A.M.E TV. How long y'all been working? The interviews he get, the interview show get, bro, like, it even keep me in my place. I gotta turn my shit up. But I would never hate on him though. I would never hate on him. Just like my DVD shit coming up, I always shouted out Young Bob, like, cause I looked up to Young Bob, like, you know what I mean? But that's what it is.
All right. And no, it's crazy that you said that too, cause you speaking on like how the media politics is between each other. Like I mentioned before, I go back with this shit. And I'll talk about some of this shit when we get on your John too. Like how far I go back and how I've been trying to myself. Like I said, seen niggas come up. And I've been trying to myself, like low-key behind the scenes, put plays together between people. And I was successful with some shit, but some shit for like the different media people and stuff like that, it always been a weird dynamic there. Like, I mean, it always been like hard, and people wouldn't even know. Like I said, this behind the scenes shit, I never really spoke. I never so this shit a lot of people don't really even know. Like I've been trying to put on the city a whole different level. Like trying to link up with niggas and do shit with niggas, and it ain't always been the easiest situation. So I basically like, man, I'ma just do my own, and I've been carrying it myself the whole time. You know what I mean?
You see your story right there? People don't know that too. The young niggas don't know that. So what we do, we grab that story, that all that you said, and we put it and we promote it, and we get you a flyer, and we get you 2 or whatever, how many hours, however long you need to tell your story, so they can know that. And now if they still don't respect you, they still don't follow you and all that, you know, it's just malice and hate and shit. Cause you know what he been through, you know everything he talking about, and everything like let's support him then. Are you a hater? Like simple as that. And that's what goes on. I had a boycott from my show, man. Like, niggas really stopped fucking with me, yo. But what, guess what, show? I didn't stop working. That week when niggas, I had a boycott for 2 weeks. Fucking behind the scenes, y'all know, like niggas show, you know what I'm talking about. Right. Niggas boycotted us and shit, don't go on Johnnie Mac Live for fucking 2 weeks. But listen, I had got a Cassidy, I had got Ryder that week, I had got, ooh, man, my lineup, I had got Louis Gutter, and I had got, it was some of it, I can't, I think it was Cicero, it was somebody, but I kept working. You ain't got no other choice to fuck with me, dog. Like, leave your personal shit, leave that shit out there, man. Just enjoy this, cause I got different hosts too. If you don't like me, I'm gonna get somebody else to, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get somebody else to get with you, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro.
Right. No, that's what's up, bro. Like, yeah, that's why, like I said, when you touch base, like, yo, let's do this shit. That's why I said, you know what? I mean, like, it's on the strength of the city, bro. Like, I mean, like, so it shouldn't even be no extra shit. It should be, like, easy to do. And being though, me and you I already knew you from before. Like I said, I used to run with H, and, you know, H, my folks, that's my guy. I mean, so I used to see him all the time. I used to always be with him. So that's how me and you was alright. So that's why when you was like, let's do this shit, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, like,
it makes sense.
Nah, I mean, let's try to carry it, and hopefully this can set an example for other motherfuckers.
That's my goal.
Know what I mean?
That's
To
my
want to
go-to.
get down. So once you doing my shit, I do your shit. And see where it go from there, know what I mean?
And we don't drop if we do it before we do it. Like I want to look out for that show. That shit gonna be a classic. Oh my god,
Yeah, cause I don't really talk,
niggas don't know
bro.
about the Fly Boys shit, the stand. They don't know about. Come on, I grew up. Y'all had that shit lit with this. Y'all the first niggas with these shirts, like making all that money from fucking shirts, man. Everybody had a Five Boys shirt on, man. Everybody wanted to come on here. We had to fuck with you, and they knew Paper Chase. They knew Hollow Man was gonna be around. Like, bro, y'all niggas been heavy. Y'all was on TV. I think y'all still is on that shit. But y'all was heavy, bro. Like, shout out to y'all, and I know that, and I know your story. That's how I be like, yo, let me get with niggas so they can tell their story, so we can put it on. They still working. We still working. You know what I mean? So it's
we gonna get it, bro. We gonna try to get this shit right, man.
Yeah.
So, nah, man, anything else you want to touch on, bro? I know we covered a lot of shit, and you got a lot of shit to talk about, man. Anything else you ain't? Yeah.
My wife gonna kill my ass. I know I'm supposed to slide this kid somewhere. But that's the sacrifices I make, though. Like, you know what I mean? I know this shit, the joint and all that. But you already know, man. Follow me on Philly First 48 and Johnnie_Matt on yo. Fucking click that fucking subscribe, that link on the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Catch up on all our fucking interviews we did. They all on YouTube, y'all. Catch up on them. The numbers is going up. Y'all follow Philly F.A.M.E TV. We bringing the city together. We making moves. Shout out to Stiz too. Want no shade. I hope niggas don't. If I talk about you, I'm just telling examples of experience that I had within the 3 months and shit. Like, it's all love and all that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring it together. I got him and fucking Preem to speak for the first time. They want to speak and they went through something. A-Game went through something. Like, niggas know the real story. It's a real story, but I wouldn't never tap into. But I got them niggas to get on his live and speak. Like, so it's like, there's no shade to nobody. We bringing the city together, man. You already know we signed out.
All right. I mean, on some shit, before we sign out, I'm gonna leave it with this, like, cause it shouldn't be no shit.
Right.
I want to shout out to everybody in this city, like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I could have been on some shit, like, when you reached out to do this job, I could have been like, nah, he trying to be in my lane, he doing niggas that I'm doing, he getting, you know what I mean? I could have been on that type time and be on some crab shit, but I mean, it ain't about that, I mean, it's enough, I look at it like it's enough room for everybody. So I always embrace everybody. It's not a nigga in this city that picked up a camera that ain't come to me at some point in time for something. On a low key.
They don't know them.
Either advice or I mean a plug or something. And I always show like nobody in this city can never say I ever held no information from or never didn't look out. That's what I mean, and that's what it's supposed to be. Know what I mean?
That's bro.
So
Shout you out, man. Like I said, you ain't leave me on no scene shit. You hit me right up and you're like, all right, let's get it. Like, so I know how you show love and I know your story and I can't wait to tell it on the Philly First 48, man.
Yeah, let's get it. And on that note, man, we signing out till next time, man.
TV.
Early.